The banks of India's most sacred river bear witness to the modern-day plague that's stolen so many lives. From early morning, bodies are brought to the funeral pyres beside the Ganges. Uttar Pradesh has a rural population of 152 million who have very limited access to testing and hospitals. Police officers have been told to keep count of the COVID victims. In 2 days, 50 to 70?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a lot more.
A lot more number of people.
Okay.
Death in suspected COVID.
It followed an outcry after dozens of bodies were found along this stretch of the Ganges. Authorities believe they were thrown in after cremation sites became overwhelmed. We were taken on the river by police who've been tasked with stopping a repeat of this gruesome episode. The inspector pointed to where some of the corpses were discovered. Nobody knows for certain just how many bodies were found along the bank here. Certainly dozens, possibly more than 100. What we do know is that they won't have been officially counted as COVID victims, adding to doubts about just how many people have died from this new variant. 25 miles upriver in the village of Sauram, they're desperately trying to protect themselves by disinfecting homes. They believe more than 20 people have died from the virus in the last 3 weeks, but have no way of proving it. We heard that a 30-year-old man had died overnight. Inside, his young widow and 2 children, just 5 months and 2 years old. The family tell us Nazreen's husband died on the way to hospital, leaving her in despair, contemplating a future alone. The only health clinic in the village is derelict. Community leaders received just 200 lateral flow tests when they asked for help. They have a population of 15,000. Without proper testing, many won't accept it's COVID that's killing them. Saira Begum was 52 years old. She died after her oxygen levels plummeted, but relatives are in denial.
Everyone was around her. If she would have died of COVID, then we would also have gone some symptoms of COVID.
So you don't believe that she had COVID?
No, I don't believe. I personally don't believe. Even in the family, no one believed that she had COVID.
For centuries, Indians have believed in the healing powers of these waters. This weekend, another 13 bodies were pulled from the Ganges. More wounds caused by a pandemic that's testing this country to the limit. Juliet Bremner, News at 10, Uttar Pradesh.